What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with another video. In today's video, we'll be doing an unboxing, tutorial, and review of the Norelco Multigroom 7000 stainless steel all-in-one groomer and compatible third-party case. Now you can find both these items at the Amazon storefront link in the description below. Now the Multigroom 7000 is a favorite of mine because of its affordable price, 5-hour runtime lithium ion battery, and quick interchangeable heads for multi-grooming capability. Now when it comes to this trimmer, maintenance is also minimal, with all items being fully washable and requiring no blade oil. All of this creates a more effective and efficient self-care routine. Now the third-party case, if effective, will be a must-have to keep all items organized and ready for transport. As always, I only feature products or services I buy or would like to buy. This gives the channel more credibility and appeal because we feature items that interest me and change the way we live. Don't have time to watch the whole video? We're now a podcast you can find on multiple platforms by searching for Pixels Cracked. You can also support the podcast by downloading the Anchor app and making a small monthly donation on that platform. And if you are listening to this on a podcast, you can find the more detailed video and YouTube channel by searching for Pixels Cracked as well. All things said, let's go ahead and get into it. So here we are with the Multigroom 7000 unboxing. Now this is a 23-piece kit, so feel free to pause the video to get a closer look. Contents include the trimmer handle, full-size trimmer, detail shaver, precision trimmer, extra wide hair trimmer, nose and ear trimmer, 5 beard and stubble guards, 2 body guards, 6 head guards, 1 eyebrow guard, cleaning brush, pouch, charger, and product information. As previously mentioned, part of the contents include a pouch. Now this pouch is essentially useless because it can't fit all the contents and organize them efficiently. This brings us to the third-party case. Now this case is semi-hard with some flex to it and features a soft fabric lining. A carry handle is located at the top, and a smooth operating zipper keeps the case securely closed. And then we have the inside of the case, which features high density foam with 21 spots, which makes it perfect for the Multigroom 7000. So here we are with everything placed into the case, and my impressions are that I really like this case. Now, I did say there were enough spots for everything. Apparently, I was off by one. You can see that I've got the precision trimmer here. There's no spot for it. And when it comes to this case, it doesn't really have a diagram of where each part goes, so you kind of have to guess as well. But all things being said, that's okay because I could take the precision trimmer and I can just drop it in there. Now, the other thing I like about this case is it's got a deep lid, which means that I could take some of my other tools and I could place them in here, and then I can close this and that'll work good too. So let's talk design elements of the Multigroom 7000. First is the trimmer handle with black and silver theme, which gives it a space-age modern look. The trimmer handle features an on-off button which has good click feedback. The trimmer itself also isn't all that loud. Towards the bottom of the trimmer handle is a battery status indicator. Next we have what I would call the charge port, but Norelco calls it the socket for small plug. As you can see, the socket for small plug is a proprietary connector. Now it does fit really secure, which is going to be very good, but I would have preferred to see a USB Type-C connector. And then there is the socket for small plug location dilemma. Now, because the socket is located at the bottom of this device, that means that you can't stand it up because the cable gets in the way. So you're going to have to charge this device laying down. Now the battery status indicator can show us 2 different colors. If the indicator is orange, it indicates that the battery is almost empty. If the indicator is white, it indicates that the battery is charging. Now depending on the rate of flashing for that white light, it can either indicate a standard charge or a quick charge. If the indicator flashes white slowly, that indicates the standard or slower charge. If the white light flashes quickly, that indicates a quick charge. Now when the device is in the quick charge state, after about 5 minutes of charging, the battery indicator flashes white slowly. Now when the device is fully charged, the battery status indicator lights up white continuously. Now in the event that you didn't charge the device and you need to use it, you can use it while it is plugged in. Now this device is also nice to hold because of its slim design and its rubber texture here. There's also texture along the sides too, which gives you some grip. Now one of the things I like about this groomer is how easy it is to swap out the heads. So I'm going to demonstrate this. We're going to grab the precision trimmer first, and there is that device. And we're going to put the back in first, and then we're just going to press it in. Snaps in there, nice satisfying click. It's in there securely. Now when it comes to taking it off, we're just going to pull on the front. It is in there pretty good, so it's not going to just pop off easily. Now we're going to try this with a different head just to do another demonstration. I've got another head there, and again we're going to put the back in first, and then we're going to place it in there. And this one's going to come off a little harder, but there we go. We're going to try the nose one now just to do another demonstration here. So again, we're going to put the back in first, and then it's just going to click in place. Removal, same thing, just pull up on it. Now that being said, when it comes to the trimmer heads and the guards, they also look really good, obviously, but they also work really well. They are essentially a modular system. Again, the heads themselves, they click into place, but the guards themselves, they also click onto the heads, making this very quick and easy to make changes to. The other thing I like about the guards is that they're clearly labeled, which means hopefully you're not going to mix them up for different uses. For example, we've got the eyebrow guard there, clearly labeled, and then we've got the body guard. So they're clearly labeled, but they're also different colors, which helps with identification as well. So for this video, I wanted to include a tutorial on what it's like to use this device. So as you can see, I've got the precision trimmer installed, and I like to use that to clean up the mustache edge there and the beard area, make that look nice and clean and sharp, and then also do the sideburns. Now, one of the things missing from this kit that I would like to see is like some kind of brush, because I like to just brush things out, kind of straighten everything out before I actually trim it up. And then for the sideburns, I'm going to be using a trimmer tool like this, and we're going to place that along the side, and then we're going to clean those up. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm going to grab my brush here and just straighten things out a little bit. And again, we're using the precision trimmer just to demonstrate how effective it is at edging everything up. So I'm going to look in the mirror and try to do this. There we go, brush that out a little bit. And you can already see that looks a lot better. So the precision trimmer is definitely really good for the mustache and beard area, like the inside of it. And then the trimmer tool. I like to demonstrate this because I love this tool. It's really good. So again, I'm just gonna brush this out here a little bit. And if you look closely, you can see like I've got hair kind of growing upwards there. So when I put the trimmer tool on, I'm gonna look in the mirror here, make sure I got that on good too. You can see it's gonna eliminate some of that excess hair there. And I don't go all the way here because then I would obviously cut into the mustache. So you gotta know like when to stop. So I'm gonna just place this right about there. This takes practice. You're gonna do this a few times until you start getting it how you want it. And I like to press this firmly against my skin. So when I get done, you're gonna see there's like a red mark from the trimmer. I just like to press hard because I get a better line there. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. Before I do so, this trimmer is also gonna be on the Amazon storefront if you're interested in getting it. So let's go ahead and let's do it. And then I'm gonna do up here using a tool, but I'm gonna use a slightly different one. This is a different one that I have. It pretty much can do the same thing, but I like this one more for sideburns because it has not really sideburns, but more of the upper part there. It's got a better curve for it. So it's like to continue the sideburn up onto the head there. So I'm gonna press that there. And then there is that. And that's gonna look like really crisp. It's gonna look really nice how it blends in there. Really, really clean. These tools, they are huge. Like if you wanna kind of cut your own hair, you gotta have these tools. Now after I did use the precision trimmer, I did connect the detail shaver, and I just went ahead and cleaned these areas up. The detail shaver is great for those areas. You know, it can get into that curve really nice, get into tight places really nice. It can also work on the neck if your neck hair is pretty short. Mine's pretty long, so I'm not gonna demonstrate that. But you can see for doing this really quickly, I didn't want to make this demonstration that long. Everything did come out really good. Of course, if I spent a little bit more time, I can make it look even better. But that's the thing with this trimmer. It allows you to basically clean up really quick. It's effective and extremely efficient, which is why I love it. Lastly, we're gonna have cleaning, and I'm a big fan of this groomer because everything can be rinsed underwater. So obviously you're gonna wanna take everything apart, and I'm demonstrating this with the detail shaver. First thing, you're gonna wanna look in here, make sure there's no hair in there. That is a common place where hair will build up. Now, the reason I want to show the detail shaver is because this actually comes apart in multiple pieces. So you want to check all the pieces. So this head comes apart. You can see we've got a little hair there. If there's any hair there, it's probably going to be minimal. We've only used this once. But again, we can rinse both these parts underwater. And then I would let these air dry, and then I would reassemble them, and they'll be ready to go for the next use. These blades on all these different devices are also self-sharpening, which is going to be really nice. And again, they don't require any oiling. Just makes the whole process a little bit more maintenance free, and you can actually just get your work done. So final thoughts. When it comes to the Norelco Multigroom 7000, this is a really nice kit for the price. We've got a lot of different attachments and it's multi-purpose use. Now I love the modular system because it's easy to swap between different trimmer heads and trimmer guards. The modular system also allows for quick, efficient cleaning. Now, if you pair this with the case, that completes the whole kit. It keeps everything organized so you know where everything is. So overall, I love this kit. I had one before this. I had to purchase another one because I lost a lot of the pieces. I lost the charger, and I wanted to start all over, but I want to start in an organized way. So that is pretty much it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. If you're watching this on YouTube and have any questions or comments, as always, drop those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now, there are 3 ways you can support the channel and podcast. The first way is to click on the Amazon storefront link found in the description below. There you'll find items that I have bought or would like to buy, and anything you buy from the storefront does support the content. The next way you can support the content is just by sharing this video with someone who might enjoy it or find it useful. And the last way you can support the content is just by clicking the subscribe or follow button. Now, liking and subscribing are important. Those are your ways to vote on whether you like the video or the podcast. Liking and subscribing are also important for new viewers and listeners. If new viewers and listeners see likes and subscribers, they're going to think that the content is helpful, worth watching, and listening to. So that is pretty much it. And until next time, Leon checking out.